Mississippi Outdoors is sponsored by Entergy Mississippi. Entergy is building a stronger and cleaner grid to power a brighter future and protect our great outdoors for generations to come.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take a lot of practice that.
Well, you hit it.
Helice is the fastest growing shotgun game in the United States of America, and I'm pretty sure it's the fastest growing sport in the world in terms of shotguns. It's a challenging game, it's a different game, it's not boring at all because every target is different.
The game of Helice, in my opinion, is the most instinctive form of wing shooting that you can ever do, and shoot something that has no feathers and doesn't bleed. It originated over 30 years ago. Pigeon shooting was outlawed everywhere in Europe except for Spain. Hence came Helice. It started off with manual machines, double-headed. You loaded 2 targets on each one of them, just like you did in box bird. It represented 10 birds being out there.
It's really a pretty simple game. You got 5 stations out there. When you say pull, you don't know where the bird's coming from, and they can go hard right, hard left, straight away, up or down. Those targets are spinning 5,500 RPMs basically a minute, and they're oscillating, and they're also they're undulating. So there's no 2 targets that are going to go the same way. When you get ready to shoot, you walk up, and that green button there on the speaker will be flashing. When it's flashing, it means the machines are ready to go. I like to lower my gun so that I'm looking at the bottom of that box, because your basic move is like this, it's up and away. So get your head on the wood, you punch the button, it's moving, pull, pow, got it.
It's harder than sporting clays, and it's just the game and the people. To me, the game is tough, but like I said, it's a challenge. And every time you break one of those white centers out of that orange thingamajig, as we call it, you won the battle.
There you go.
You know?
First of all, the targets in Helice look more like a boat propeller. You know, it's a round ring made out of pretty brittle plastic that's got wings on it that are pitched. Looks much like a boat propeller. Then it has a more rubbery white centerpiece snapped into it, and it's called the witness cap. And because of the pitch on those wings and a few things about the machine, for instance, there's a beak on the end of that machine. There's no way to determine which direction that beak is going to be pointing when you call from that bird. They bank and they dart, they dive. You can get a bird that comes off, runs along the ground 6 inches off the ground, and when it gets to the fence, it might act like it's got eyes and just jump up and go over. And that's a fair bird in the sport of Helice.
So it makes it a very, very interesting sport. You got to be able to shoot a low target, a high target, hard right, hard left. It's a lot of variables, but that's what makes it so interesting.
Pull.
Hot.
Just want to see how it come out. Again, one more time.
Oftentimes the caps don't turn loose right away. If they travel over the fence, it's lost.
Now you hit it, but you didn't break it.
A score is 1 point. It's a 30-bird race. Doesn't matter if you shot it twice or once. There can be no orange attached to that white witness cap when it hits the ground.
Pull.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's in the gun.
It's not uncommon to shoot the wings off the target, but it's that white witness cap that has to land inside the ring, so you can blow both wings off, but if that witness cap doesn't separate and fall in the ring, it still doesn't count. And then a lot of times you do what's called a home run. You hit it with that second shot and you shoot it so perfectly you knock it out of the ring, and so you basically shot it a little bit too well.
You can cut both wings off and part of that
So I said,
ring
if I can get one out of the
and
center and get
still
lucky,
have a
work it.
little bit of orange attached to that cap. And it does not score. You clearly hit it. You clearly hit it hard, but it does not score.
There you go.
30 birds is a perfect score.
Up through it, put it on.
And it happens, but it's rare.
Oh,
Good shot.
Oh man.
You hot now.
yeah, I feel it now.
It's a game that's really growing now. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have 13 Helice venues now, mostly in the South. And it's just another addition to sporting clays, to hunting, fishing. Just all of it together is a big package. So it's just so much good things for young people and adults to do, to come outside and enjoy all this beautiful, beautiful things.
It's a little bit hard to get used to because you have to frame all 5 of the boxes and use your periphery vision to look at the ends, and then what you're trying to do is see the target as it comes out of the box, and your gun is held low, and so when the target comes up, you're up under it and you pull up and shoot, and it's all just kind of one motion, and it takes a little practice, but it's not that hard to learn.
Pulp.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I see what you're talking about. It's more like actual hunting a quail. You
That's
ain't
right.
got time to think about it.
You ain't got time
You
to
shoot
aim.
the thing.
Yep.
The game, it's exciting because you can go to the same place, shoot the same game day after day, and not get the same birds ever. It's no manufactured shots. It's very instinctive. I tell everybody that's not done it before, that comes here, that's willing to take advice on shooting this game, I tell them, hold their gun, start off holding it halfway down that center box. That fence out there is 2 foot high. The elevation from where you're standing to where the machine sits, by regulation, is 0 to 0. From where the machine sits to the top of that fence is 2 feet. So I tell them to look out over that fence, looking at nothing, but make sure with soft focus they can somewhat see all 5 machines at the same time.
You know, one thing about Helice, it's a sport for all ages. There are kids out here that are 8 or 10 years old that are learning to shoot Helice. There are old folks out here like me and others that are up in their, up in years, but it's a sport that everybody can participate in. It's a lot of fun. It's not a high pressure sport like some of the things that you might do. And you're just with a good bunch of people. The folks that you see out here around these events are some of the best folks that you'll ever spend time with, and it's memories that you can't get anywhere else. I shot on the United States team in the World Championship in Rome 2 years ago. Becky and I both shot. She shot for the women, and we both missed winning the World Championship by 1 target. It's a highly competitive game. If you miss more than 1 or 2 targets out of 30, you're not likely to win. The people who perform the best in this sport are still the young folks. The teenagers are just absolutely phenomenal these days. They're so quick and have such good eyes.
We're coming up on the 3rd National Helice Championship here at Prairie Wildlife, and you'll have people from all over the world.
Prairie Wildlife is a premier facility. I don't think there's one better than this in the United States of America.
I will take that one.
Next year, June 6th, 7th, and 8th, I think it is, we're going to have the Nationals here. There'll be 200 to 300 shooters from all across the nation, and maybe some people from other countries across the world who will come here, and for 3 days they'll compete for the national championship. And then out of that group, there will be a team chosen that will go again to Italy this coming fall and compete in the international competition there. So Mississippi is well positioned in the shooting sports world to have a shoot like that here, and there just couldn't be a better facility than Prairie Wildlife.
2025, June 6th through the 8th, we will host our 3rd National Championship. This club was started in 2017 as something to offer hunters that came in on rainy days when birds might not fly very well.
Good shot. Great shot.
We've got the Nationals here next summer. It'll be the third time we've had them, and we think we'll probably have 140 or 50 people. There'll be people all over the United States show up here. California to Florida to the East Coast. We've got probably the best rings, and we probably have a second largest crowd.
There's a big aspect of this that you get not only the competitive nature of it, where you're really competing against yourself and you want to break every target that's out there and you're trying to beat your own highest score, but there's also this huge part of the game that is social, because you have a lot of time between your turns to shoot. So you spend a lot of time getting to talk with people, getting to learn about people's different experiences, and really just making a lot of friends. So those are the two reasons that I really fell in love with the game of Helice.
I want people to know that when you learn the discipline of the game of Helice, and you learn the nuances that make you successful in this game, they will help you to be much more efficient, much more successful, whether you're, hunting birds or shooting any form of targets.
Thanks for watching this episode of Mississippi Outdoors.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out other videos from previous seasons.
And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future shows.